chromatography.
So this is chromatography. You know that chromatography is where you separate a coloured mixture due to its solubility. Read up on chromatography. There's information in your booklet on chromatography. This is the experiment that you would have done if you were in school. And what we've got is we've got a friend of yours that's allergic to a red food colouring in some bean juices. And we know that they're allergic to this bean juice red colouring, but we're not sure which red colouring they're allergic to. So we know that this bean juice contains it. He or she can't eat it with this red colouring in, but we're not sure whether it's R1, R2, R3 or R4. So what we do is we get our chromatography paper, and I've labelled them up: R1, R2, R3, R4 and bean juice. I've separated them out because we don't want too many dots on each piece of paper. I've drawn a line 2 centimetres high on the chromatography paper, and I've labelled them using pencil because pencil is insoluble in water, so it won't affect the results. What I then do is I get my red food dyes, which are labelled. This is R1, and I drop 1 dot above R1. Then I get R2, and I drop 1 dot above R2. Then I get another R3, and R4. I know some of these are a bit bigger than I'd want, but that's okay. And we've got bean juice as well. Now I'm dropping them on using a capillary tube, which is a very thin glass tube that sucks up the liquid. So we've got those now. They're on the chromatography paper. I'm going to put the chromatography paper into a beaker that has water 1 centimetre high. Now you'll realise that the water is below the pencil line. Okay, and put them all in a beaker of water. We keep the beaker nice and dry on the sides. It's not touching the sides. And what will happen is the water will run up the chromatography paper, and it will take the different colours with it. The more soluble the colour, the further that colour will travel. And if I leave those for 10 minutes, what I should end up with, there's my bean juice chromatogram. What I end up with then is R1, R2, R3, R4 and bean juice. And one of those will match the colours of the bean juice, and they will have moved the same distance. And if you look carefully, R3 matches the same colour pattern as the bean juice. And in chromatography, the colours rise above each other. And the more soluble one there is the light blue on the bean juice. So you can say, as a conclusion, that your friend is allergic to red food colouring 3 because it matches the bean juice that he or she is allergic to as well. Same colour pattern.